poprzednim odcinku.
Welesem, wiem, dobra, nabijam się, wesele, wiecie czemu, no bo wesel się, kurde, ktoś napisał, jak jeszcze raz powiesz, weselem. No moi drodzy, nadeszła ta chwila z Thaumaturge, gdy idziemy z Rasputinem zrobić ostatni rozdział rozgrywki. Mam nadzieję, że będziecie bawili się dobrze i mam nadzieję, że przywitacie ten odcinek kciukami w górę. A my pogadajmy z tym skurczybykiem i zobaczmy, co ciekawego wymyślił.
Can we go? The church is waiting.
Fine, let's go.
Finally. Victor, it's about to start.
Strange. I don't remember the way here. Not at all.
Should I be nervous, friend?
This terrifies me.
Quiet there. You're not in a barn.
The patriarch Kiru will soon begin an exorcism on a certain boy.
I know that you and Kiru have a past. Why are we here, of all places?
Not in the least. Remember, revenge is foreign to me, Victor. It's not about Kirill. Though if by chance he trips up today, that would make me immeasurably happy. Unlike Kirill, I really do want to heal a boy who is suffering. The people must understand that I am the truth.
And what then?
Then, all that's needed is for what happens here to reach the right ears.
Off to the market with you. Don't bother folks here.
Now I would like you to look around and determine how to prepare the miracle of healing. Go now.
What's my role in all this?
The church is a divine stage. The sort I need to perform on to produce the right impression. People will see me today as a miracle worker. What's your role in this? You're a thaumaturge. Help me do it.
I'll go take a look around.
Go, but don't waste time.
Ale on jest kurde okropny, ten typ, nie?
I felt something. Where is it?
Ślad nieznany, kartki 14 wprost na dzień odnalezienie spokoju ducha. Nieduża ikona nadpolona, święty obrazek mi przywołać boską pomoc. Ale nie przywołał. Miś bez jednej łapki. Ślad pewny szymek. W cięższym mieniu kartofelek.
Matyuszka, can we please start?
Patience, daughter, and humility. Keep praying. You're back after all. You'll soon see the power of God.
Hey, you. I know you destroyed a holy image. Do you want to go to hell?
No, I got scared. Mama?
Why did you harm Kartofelek? He said it really hurts now.
I didn't mean to. I didn't. I was angry. Papa didn't come back from the war.
Is he your son? Why did you bring him here?
What business is it of yours? The devil needs to give me my son back. He's got me scared to sleep under my own roof.
Why?
He won't shut up about phantoms, and he lies and makes stuff up. And he hauls and hauls. Batyushka, faster, have mercy.
Hey, you. I've heard you're a liar.
No, I don't lie. That's not true.
And that you scare your mama making things up.
Not true. I want to go home.
Don't get close to him! It's the devil speaking through him. He'll tell you anything to save himself.
A więc chłopiec ma skazę, to wiele tłumaczeń daje odpowiedzi na pytanie, co dalej. Przy mógł nie siedzi żaden zły diabeł, zwykła skaza, która wpływa na jego stan, pogłębia uczucie niezrozumienia i samotności. Egzorcyzm mogą mu wyrządzić tylko większą krzywdę. Okej.
We're running out of time, Victor. What have you got for me?
I've learned the boy carries a flaw.
Perfect. And what's next?
Maybe it's what's making him upset. If I took it away... But Kiro told me to move away before it opened completely.
Don't dwell on it. It's good news. Let's get closer to God. Especially since it's a little too loud here.
Thanks be to God. They're going somewhere else to talk.
Princeps miliete caliestes defende nos in proelio. Down with the evil spirit. I drive you out in the name of Christ.
Priest! Leave that child alone!
You stand in defense of Satan. He's not a child, he's a devil.
Mama!
You're causing a child unnecessary suffering. He needs a different kind of help. True help. My help.
Quiet, don't scream. I'm not going to do anything to you.
Mama! Mama! Help!
He sees you as I do. That only means one thing. Hey, don't cry, all right? How about we talk? Have you ever seen a ghost or a monster? One like him?
Once, one was in the wardrobe, the other in the kitchen. I'm scared of them.
Have you told anyone about this?
My mama and the priest. Am I going to hell?
Calm down, everything's all right. No one's taking you to hell. I see ghosts too. Sometimes they even help me.
Why did God do this to us? Doesn't he like us?
God isn't the one who thinks we're bad. It's the people who don't have our power. They don't understand us, so they're afraid. And that makes them angry.
Will this take much longer? Kirill is about to declare me anathema. How can it be that he's crying here?
I destroyed his childhood. He's a thaumaturge. I didn't know that earlier.
Do you see yourself in him? Do you want to help him because no one helped you?
What will happen to me now?
Well, Victor, we're running out of time. What will happen to him now?
Ciężka impreza. Jak zabiorę mu skazę, to nie będzie mógł być taumaturgiem. A z drugiej strony, sam nie wiem. Myślę, że powinniśmy dać mu zostać tym, kim jest.
I decided not to remove his flaw. Without it, his first senator will never find him.
But maybe his life would have been easier without it. Now, we'll never know.
From this point, he would constantly feel something missing in his life. I can't do that to him. Our abilities can be a blessing, not a curse.
You've convinced me.
Hey,
Are we going to my mama?
I'll take you to her in a moment, but first listen to me, all right? You can see things others can't see. That's normal. That will make you go to hell. Soon, a spirit will find you, one you mustn't be scared of. From then on, you'll never be alone and he'll help you. Do you understand?
Yes.
Come on. We probably won't see one another again. Good luck.
It's all right now. Everything will be all right. Find peace inside yourself. Peace, yes. It's all right now. Be blessed, Shimon. Be healed. It's better now, isn't it?
It's a miracle. Thank you. With all my heart.
Shimon shares his name with the name of the greatest of Christ's apostles. And you wanted to drive Satan out of him. That's blasphemy. So say I, Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin. The man you betrayed, Judas. We have made the words of God into an instrument for our own gain. Made sacred temples into a vanity fair. Satan exists, and he is here today among us. But not in the small, defenseless boy I have just cured. It works through its earthly acolytes. It enters the minds of those unblemished by sin, and sows chaos there. It's time to stand against this.
It's him, the wizard who wanted to hurt my son.
Where are you going? Stop him!
Evil takes root in each of us. We must be strong, because now we need a government of souls free from evil. In these dark times, we need a miracle of unity. Glory to Russia! Slava России!
Fuck you! He turned up with that wizard!
No nie, Rasputin.
Let us be strong in spirit. That is the only way we can defeat Satan.
Down with traitors!
Ja pierdzielę.
Hey, you! The devil with the book! You damned magician! I'm talking to you! Hang on now. My cousin was recently telling me about a fella like that who was in the lockup in Śródmieście.
Victor, do you need help?
I won't say no. Looks like it'd be useful.
What was that you said, officer?
A to Michał od Wandy.
I can see you're in over your head, officer. Because these are wizard scum. It's not a fair fight with them.
Enough! You and you. Get them.
But
Save your powers for later. They'll come in handy. Let's go.
Michał, leave him alone, bastards!
Gieroj, you're coming with us too.
although they could have left me a coat. It's chilly here.
They're going to kill us. We'll get out of this. I wonder how.
First time, brown in the bucket, whiz on the wall.
You don't know where we are, do you?
Janek.
In the Citadel. There's no getting out of here. First, the Ochrana will grill us, then it'll be out to the prison yard.
Hey, kid, look at me. Wanda will spring us from here, we just have to give her time. Have you learned to whistle yet? And remember, we were at Mass. We don't know anything, got it? Unlike him. And now you're going to tell me exactly what happened inside the church.
I didn't want this to happen. It was Rasputin's fault.
Who? That bearded monk?
Yes, he took advantage of me.
You?
Jan Białek!
No, please, no.
Here! That's me! You've gotta get him out of here, you understand? He's not even 16.
You have my word.
Białek! You're coming with me.
Tell her not to miss me. And you, practice that whistling.
Poczekaj na rozwój wydarzeń. No dobra.
You think he'll come back?
Worry about yourself.
They're going to kill us here.
Where are you from?
From here. I live with my grandfather in Praga. He fought in the January uprising. He raised me after my father died. I wanted to make him proud, and that's why I joined our faults.
My father is dead too.
Is he? Mine died of whooping cough. He worked in a factory and everyone got sick there. We're going to die here too.
A building fell on mine.
What a bourgeois way to die.
I had no intention of bragging.
You said what you said.
Even so, believe me, my life wasn't as much of a fairy tale as you'd imagine. My best friend's father was in debt to a dishonest loan shark, and we wanted to help. I think we were younger than you.
And what happened?
We went to see him with my father's gun, the one I carry with me.
And what? It went off.
The loan shark died on the spot. My father handed me some suitcases and a ticket and said never to come back.
So, he sorted it out. Sounds like a good father.
He was defending his reputation, so he got rid of me, and that was that. I didn't ask him for this.
Szulski! Your turn.
See you.
How touching. Move your ass.
That was disappointing. Did you know him? I see.
Really?
I can see you're still using it. I remember how it ended the story of a particular loan shark. Tell me anything of value. Then I'll be able to find a way to help you. I wouldn't want the dredgers to pull you out of the Vistal afterward, like Svetlana Petrovna.
I think you're lying. You didn't find anything.
What were you doing in the church?
I was praying to find my late father's grimoire. It's a good thing I don't do that often.
How did you get there?
My friend didn't want to watch the exorcism alone. He's got weak nerves.
And is his name Rasputin? The corpse mentioned you know one another. Who is he?
Why are you interested in some kind of papa, a preacher?
I'd love to tell you, but you haven't behaved properly. So, we're finished here. Leave us alone. I don't need to introduce you to. Ready?
I know everything that I could read from his objects. What are you expecting?
Results. Find out what he did in the church and where his father's friends are.
As you wish, sir.
O, trzeba było być dla niej miłym.
Let's not drag this out.
Good to see you. We need to talk.
Is that so? What for?
Madame. Or maybe I should call you something else?
I know what I'm supposed to do. Greetings from inside your head. I intend to make myself at home here.
Why do you work for a louse like Konieczkin?
We're not thinking about me now. You won't trick me here, and you won't escape either. Save your energy. Think about the church and who you were there with. Who's this filthy monk? So, you don't trust him anymore. You're terrible at choosing friends. I'm used to it. I trust no one anymore. Not least thanks to you. Sweet Sophia. She was a nail in my coffin, but you sealed the lid. Was it worth it? Her father hired me. Scowen promised my past would be forgotten and my sins wiped away.
So we're both here for punishment.
I foresaw the gallows for you. Have you forgotten?
I don't intend to stay here that long. And you should neither.
What are you jabbering about? Escape from here? Have you lost your mind? I'd sooner tear off your head like he wants than take a risk like that. What is this supposed to be?
The Thaumaturge Mutual Aid Society.
This sounds like a criminal gang. Who else is in it? Farge. I haven't heard of this person before.
That speaks well of him.
Who else? Who is that Ariel person?
He's the most malicious thaumaturge west of the Vistula. You two will get along.
Who else? Don't play games with me. All right.
All right. What?
Let's get out of here. That's what you want, after all. I'll help you, but you're taking me with you.
I'm not leaving here without my father's grimoire. I'm convinced Konieczkin has it.
That's right. It's in his study. 2 floors up. Just don't dawdle. Go. I'll hold Konieczkin here. But not for long, so hurry. Make it snappy. I can't hold him here long.
Nice. Ale wyszło super. Ja pierdzielę, podoba mi się to. Powinniśmy młodego wydostać, nie?
I felt something. Where is it?
Teczka Stanisława. O proszę. Teczka Wiktora. Zdjęcie Ligi, co on tutaj robi? Boże, ale inwigulują całą rodzinę, nie? Teczka Ligi. Zainteresowanie Konieczkiem Ligią nie jest czysto zawodowe. Nie pierdzielę.
What do you think of this, Father? Let's see.
Shulsky, there's no time for reading.
I can't read this. It's like describing colors to a blind man. I don't get it.
Whatever you're mumbling, I don't care. We need to go.
What happened?
The guard peeked inside this cell and everything fell apart. Konieczkin was furious. It'll take him a little while before he regains his composure, so let's not waste time. I'll lead us out of the gate, but what then?
My cellmates have confirmed their people are observing the Citadel. They'll pick us up.
Sounds like a plan.
Before we leave, I'd like to grab one of my cellmates.
What? Have you lost it completely?
I promised.
You'll get lost here. I'll go. You secure the passage to the gate for us. Just wait for me there.
I'll be waiting.
Mam nadzieję, że nic się nie stanie przez to. Teczka Samiry. Samira nie zgłosiła się do pracy z Konieczkiem dobrowolnie. Naczelnik zmusił do współpracy i jeszcze cieszył się z kontroli jako sprawowania nad losem Thaumaturgini. Archiwa ochrany. Izaak Sofer, donosy. No proszę. Konieczkin wykorzystuje każdy strzępek wiedzy, żeby podporządkować sobie taumaturgów. Biografia Skałona, o proszę. Coś takiego. Gazeta poranna. O kurde. Tego się nie spodziewałem, ale okej. Weles, tudzież wesel. Dobra, była walka. Jest po walce. Wychodzimy, tak? Wydostać się z Cytadeli. Oh man.
You! What are you doing here?
I must have gotten lost. I'm sorry. Which way to the Citadel?
I see you're not from around here, gent. Grab him. And you, what are you grinning at? Grab the rest of those fuckers in the barracks.
Okej. No dobra. Wrogie posieki są w drodze, czyli będzie ich dużo. Dobra, Bukowac. Wjeżdżasz cały na biało. Kasuj typa. I się wykrwawili wszyscy. O, pięknie. Janek i Madame Cali.
So, have you mastered whistling?
That's how you do it.
Come on, folks.
Wanda! I'm so glad to see you.
What about Michał? And her?
Thanks to me, the rest got out.
Move.
Please, come in. No one should be alone at a time like this.
Emir, they killed Michał.
He is not altogether lost, remember.
I'm going to see Burke. The rest should know. Come on, Yannick.
The famous Madame Samira has honored my humble abode.
Thank you for taking us in.
You must be exhausted. Please go ahead to your rooms upstairs. I'll join you in a moment.
Are you coming?
Yes.
Trzeba by, kurde, zająć się siostrą, nie? Domowa apteczka. Broszura naukowa. Dziedziczenie talentów taumaturgicznych, no proszę.
Please, make yourselves at home. The tea is brewing and it will do us all good. Madame must be the thaumaturge Victor told me about.
I also heard a lot about the rebel doctor when I was in the Citadel.
For the time being, I'll assume we all have good intentions.
As for me, you have nothing to worry about, sir.
I trust her.
That's enough for me. Let's not waste time. Do not mistake this somber moment for one of peace. This isn't the calm before the storm. We're in the eye of the storm. Time is scarce, the risk is great, and the consequences will be irreversible. I trust you've got the Black Grimoire already?
I got my father's grimoire back. It was where we both expected it to be.
Have you studied it yet?
I've browsed through it. My father somehow managed to conceal the meaning behind written words. I can feel that it's there, but it keeps slipping away.
I think the combination of our powers might solve your problem.
Can you tell me what we're talking about exactly?
Before he died, Stanisław Szulski created a hypothesis upon which he tried to use the full potential of Thaumaturge's mental bond.
You mean peeking inside each other's heads? It is not arcane knowledge.
Szulski believed that connected Thaumaturges could share their powers.
Do you want to find out if it works?
I'm not sure yet.
Let's not waste any more time. What else do we need to form such a pact?
First of all, a fourth member. The other one you mentioned. Who is that?
The only one that comes to mind is Ariel Rofe.
He crossed my mind too. Do you think he could be useful with the reputation he has? He hasn't shown up at the Różiec much lately.
I'll bring him here. He owes me.
Then you can call in a favor. There's also the question of that Rasputin.
After what happened at the church in Praga, I won't have anything to do with him anymore.
But he's been in your head. We don't know what kind of knowledge he might have gained there.
How do you think I should resolve this situation?
It would be most imprudent to let such suspicious people inside your mind for too long. Any carelessness may cost all of us dearly. If you're still bound to him somehow, I'm afraid you'll have to end it.
Yes. Tell him it's not him, it's you, and so on. Remember, this is no longer a question of only your noggin.
Madame, the tea is ready. I have to go down now. Good luck, Victor.
Akt 3. Apokryfy pisane krwią. No proszę. Spotka się z Rasputinem na Darzyńskich. Cóż mam ci na to rzec, mój drogi, zajadłość ludzka nie ma granic. Trzeba jednak wierzyć w swoją sprawę i z uporem stawiać krok za krokiem, choćby jak najmniejszy i najżałośniejszy się wydawał. Przynajmniej tak mówiłem sobie do tej pory. Po latach walki nie tyle z chorobami, ubóstwem, ale z wyprzedzeniem, złośliwością czuję się całkiem sił wyzuta i myślę poważnie o porzuceniu swoich prac. 1000 IQ wbitych w moją rzekomą twardą skórę pozostawiło jątrzące się blizny. Najpierw nieprzyjemności odmowy, kiedy chciałem rozpocząć w Warszawie praktykę po ukończeniu studiów w Zurychu. Odrzucona kandydatura do Warszawskiego Towarzystwa Lekarskiego mimo pozytywnej opinii profesora Hojera. Następnie problemy w Petersburgu, cudem przerwane przez zbieg okoliczności, dzięki któremu stałam się lekarką w haremie sułtana. Wreszcie cały szereg przykrych insynuacji, którymi częstowała mnie prasa oraz koledzy lekarze. Mówią, by odnajdywać sobie siłę, bo ta jest najbardziej potrzebna w czasach mroku. Ja jednak rozumiem ciebie i twoje rozterki. Nie wahaj się przyjść do mnie i porozmawiać. Moje drzwi są zawsze dla ciebie otwarte. Z pozdrowieniami, Anna Tomaszewicz-Dębrska. Okej. Przerwana w połowie partia szachów. Hamaju. Po pochówkę z mroku przychodzą dwaj aniołowie. Munkara i Nakira. Pięknie wygląda jak księga z muzułmańskimi modlitwami. Emir nie jest nie tylko lekarzem, również tatarskim fałdżejem, który łączy medycynę tradycyjną z osiągnięciami nauki. A możemy pogadać jeszcze z Madame Samirą?
Did you come to check on me?
Would that be wrong?
Your resistance, girlfriend won't mind. It's a rhetorical question.
Who is Sarah Rivkin?
You saw my files at Konieczkin's. Sarah Rivkin is none of your business.
All right.
Do you have any other personal questions?
What are your impressions after meeting our host?
Do you trust no one, or are you just being polite?
I just wanted to know your opinion. If what we are planning here is going to work, you'll have to trust us at some point.
I'm not sure if he's a good Felcher, but he seems to be an experienced thaumaturge. And it's not easy for me, but I think I would trust him. Not that I have any choice.
What actually convinced you to run away with me?
A woman without secrets becomes vulnerable.
You're armed to the teeth.
Remember that.
I'll come back later.
Sure.
No dobra. Nie chcę drążyć też Samiry, wiecie, tematów, które chcę zatrzymać dla siebie, bo myślę, że w ten sposób też jakby zaskarbię sobie jej zaufanie. Nie będąc dociekliwym bucem, nie? Powitaj stan wojenny w Warszawie. O kurde, bele, serio? Kurier warszawski. O kurde. O, proszę bardzo, poszukiwane.
Intriguing.
No to fajnie.
Wasze dokumenty.
Pardon?
What don't you understand? Documents.
Je ne parle pas ruski.
It's not enough that he's a magician. He's scum. You'll learn right quick once I give you a beating. Documents. I won't say it again.
Рядовой Стрелцов, I'll take over. Documents, or are you deaf? Show them to me and you can be on your way.
Why so nervous, officer? If it's papers you want to see, I'll show you. I've nothing to hide.
He's a magician, Captain.
What, am I blind? I can see he's a magician, but he's not the one. Show Harsho. You can go. Just watch yourself.
Thank you very much, officer. Au revoir.
I've got my eye on you. Streltsov, reinforcements are needed on Brzecka. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
O. No proszę. Koleś ma interes. W sensie Rasputin jest częścią tego wszystkiego. Ja pierdzielę, stan wojenny. Masakra. O, w mordę. Ale się dzieje. Ale powiem wam, no gierka jest fenomenalna, naprawdę. Jest fenomenalna. Daleko jeszcze? Notatki dziennikarki. Umysł z 6. O kurna, a mogę rozwinąć? Mogę rozwinąć umysł. Koszt 3. Fuck. Nie ma szans. Niestety raczej. To nic. Dobra, pogadajmy.
You made it, my friend. Wonderful.
What's the occasion? Do you want to thank me for something again?
Not today. Today, all of you gathered at this table are equally important. I want to celebrate you with this humble supper. I hope you'll join us.
Did you invite the press?
My sermon must have made quite an impression on her. Good.
Tell me more about this occasion.
What do you want to know?
Who can I expect to see at this supper?
It's difficult to mention everyone. My flock keeps growing, but people are different. Strong, wise, weak, dumb. Some stumble and never get back up. They will be missed today. I pray for their souls. What's important is that you came back.
You went to a lot of trouble to prepare this supper. To what purpose?
I wanted to meet, to talk, to show my gratitude to those of you who have persevered on the path of truth and stand with me despite adversity. Bless you.
The corner near the brothel. It was cozier at the Nadarzyńskis.
But today, we wouldn't all fit. Look around and see how many believers we've gained.
Are you saying that they were attracted by the miracle at the church?
Of course, and a brothel is as good a place as any other. Better even. Here, lust trumps propriety and nakedness is a symbol of truth. We're celebrating truth here today. Truth in community.
That will do.
So, will you join us now?
Grigori, we have to talk.
That sounded serious. And one should sit down before discussing serious matters. Perhaps during supper. Will you join me?
All right, I'll stay. And what do you plan to do after supper?
God created a world and placed a beautiful garden within it in the east. Then, he placed a man there. The plan is for us to meet in paradise as well, because there we will get that which we deserve, my friend. No more, no less. Do you recall our conversation over your father's grave, when I asked who you feel you are?
Yes. I said I feel that I'm a citizen of Poland.
And I said you would be one. That your Poland would return. And it will be so. So help me God.
Can we talk now?
Your serious matter, of course.
I was approached by certain people. They want my help in reviving one of my father's concepts.
What is it that you expect from me? Should I be afraid of something?
This is goodbye for us, Grigori. We've had our moments, but now I want to go my own way. We have different visions for the future. I will work on accomplishing mine with other thaumaturges.
Thank you for your honesty. I have been very eager to eat this Passover meal with you before my suffering begins. Wait a minute, my friend. I will be with you shortly. I still want to show you something before you leave for good. And Victor, I am telling you now before it happens, so that when it does take place, you may believe that I am he.
Nie podoba mi się to. O kurna.
Water! People, give me water!
Is he dead? Oh, God. He's dead!
I've got you. It's okay.
O kurna.
Is this what death is like? An infinite void? Where am I? Is this hell? Well, I could have seen it coming.
Ja pierdzielę ten wybuch, scena wybuchu, jak on popijał i wiecie, była fenomenalna, naprawdę.
I'm telling Mom, all you Thaumaturges are crazy.
To było pięknie wyreżyserowane. Serio.
And the teacher said, Victor, is the right here in the classroom with us right now? I almost pissed myself.
No ciekawe.
Slow down. You'll get your clothes all dirty.
I'm the head of this family, and I deserve respect. You'll put me in an early grave. This is the end. You've lost. Did you not hear what I said? This is the end.
I was wondering where you'd bother me again.
You needed me, so here I am. It is time for the trial.
What trial? Is this some sort of court? Barbarit.
Yes. A trial over the conscience of Viktor Szulski.
Of what do I stand accused?
And what weighs on your conscience? Your twin sister. Despite not having your power, she was only ever kind to you in this cruel world. She was genuinely happy to have you come back to her. She was alone here, you know. That's very noble of you, but is there room for a caring sister in your plans for the future? I don't think so. Soon you will be left alone again, and in time, no one will remember you. Does loneliness scare you? Is there even a recipe for getting to know someone enough to never feel lonely? Go on.
I'm not finished.
It's all right. We have all the time in the universe. You're a thaumaturge, as was your father, your grandfather, and your great-grandmother. You've always thought of yourself as better than others because of that. The defendant admits to his own pride.
My power also reminds me daily of the disappointment I felt after you disposed of me instead of protecting me.
Rubbish. I always understood you and did everything to protect us, at any cost. You're a fool if you still don't understand. Have you come down a peg now? Because Upper reminded you of what had happened.
We can end by saying that I realized how much I threatened the family at that time. And exile was not cruelty. It was mercy.
And the Black Grimoire? You always coveted it. And behold, according to the last will, it's yours. Do you think this means you've never meant anything? Have you changed your mind? Are you ashamed of your past glibness?
I guess it's not a crime to change your views, right?
Not at all. Go on.
Kurde, wkurza mnie to, że nie mam okazji, żeby rozwinąć postać swoją, nie?
It's not over.
Certainly. So, what's next? A clay colossus. A beautiful, destructive force.
The threat you visited upon us.
Yes. And do you understand why? Good. So you understand that every victory requires sacrifice. And the end only justifies the means. And so, you passed on the golem to another temperamencer, correct?
I regret how the business with the golem ended.
You mean how you ended it? That's enough. Accusations and evidence have been presented, and witnesses as well as jurors have expressed their opinions. Are you ready to hear the verdict?
I want to hear the verdict.
What do you think the trial has revealed?
It showed me that I always followed my conscience, even if it wasn't always to my benefit.
And you think that's the way it should be?
Yes, a mature relationship with yourself is based on making compromises, not suppressing your conscience.
The verdict is not guilty. But your story does not end here. And it won't end until you begin on one of the paths.
Are you talking about Rasputin and the coterie?
There may be other paths available. Which one do you prefer?
What do you want to tell me?
That you can reach the world, following paths less trodden. But now, focus on what's in front of you. So, why the coterie?
I believe that they are the answer to troubled times, and that they will be my rock.
So, you accept everything that was meant for you, and you will use it as you see fit. Are you happy with events taking this course?
Yes, I want this.
So, remember what it is you're feeling now, when the time for the trial comes.
And you? What would you do in my place?
I died beneath that tenement house. What you see is an embodiment of your pride, conscience, or doubts. Those are the things you're arguing with. Don't. You are your own worst enemy. Go now.
Will I ever see you again?
That's entirely up to you. You are in charge here.
Let's meet in paradise, the garden near the fountain. Satan has asked to sift all of you as wheat, but I have prayed for you that your faith may not fail. I'll think about this later.
Okej, tajemniczy liścik. Naczynie z wodą i ręcznikiem. Ligia. Grażyna. Woronin. Rodzina to trudny temat, wiele może mi zarzucić. Chodzi o relacje z bliskimi, jednak się nie odrzucili, nie skreślili. W chwili kryzysu opiekowali się mną i szczerze martwili moim zdrowiem.
Ligia?
Christ, don't sneak up on me like that. How do you feel?
You took care of me. Thank you.
Forget it, I wouldn't have managed it on my own. Grażynka helped me. Are you sure you don't want to rest some more?
Did someone come here when I was asleep? Did we have any visitors?
Apart from myself, Uncle, and Grażynka, I didn't let anyone in. The streets are not safe. Why do you ask?
I found an unusual letter on the nightstand about a garden of paradise.
What letter? The only garden that's being talked about now is the one at Dolinka Szwajcarska. The Tsar and his entourage are planning to have a garden party in a park there.
Would you use the phrase garden in the east to describe Dolinka?
In the east? Dolinka is south of here. The only eastern thing about it is its guests.
What is this party at Dolinka Szwajcarska?
The Tsar is celebrating his son's birthday.
Where is Grażynka?
She left to get some supplies. It's hard to buy anything now, but she left yesterday and still hasn't come back. Maybe she just had to hide somewhere and is waiting.
Is everything all right? You look concerned.
That's because I am. Whatever is happening on the streets right now, it scares me.
Is that why you unearthed Papa's musket? Does it still work?
Just now I thought I would find out. Before you woke up, they shot a man on our street. He crawled away somewhere, but he was bleeding so badly. The entire city has gone insane. The Governor General has closed the borders and isn't letting anyone leave. People have barricaded themselves in their homes.
Maybe the Russians are waiting for us to kill each other ourselves. And they may be right.
Only madmen roam the streets now.
I won't let you get hurt as long as I live. I promise.
In that case, I wonder how long it will last. Did you intend to inform me that you escaped from the Citadel?
I'm not responsible for what's happening in the streets now, if that's what you're implying. I'm the one who was injured, remember?
I'm just worried about you. Besides, I guess I'm most worried about Grażynka right now.
Do you know if anything happened to the store?
I didn't even want to try to get in there to check. You shouldn't go there right now.
This chaos in the city. How long has it been going on?
3 days. Uncle brought you here, half dead, 3 days ago. Do you know what day it is?
Hold on.
The last day of summer.
I'm sorry, I don't have anything for you.
You have risen from the dead. That has to be enough for me. At least until Christmas. Grażynka.
I thought I'd find you in worse health. I see you've once again managed to avoid the consequences of your decisions. I'm afraid I must put a stop to this. You are under arrest for taking part in a conspiracy against the Tsar and engaging in terrorism. You'll also be held accountable for escaping from the Citadel and for your active support of the Socialists, the enemies of the Empire. Your brother didn't bother to mention that, Miss Ligia? You'll be coming with us, Mr. Shulsky.
Don't make the situation worse, Victor. You can still get out of it, I'm sure of it. Dad managed it for years. He knew how to cooperate.
You have no idea what you're talking about. It wasn't cooperation. Konieczkin is an ulcer that father couldn't get rid of, and I'm closer to carrying out Stanisław's idea than you.
If you don't resist, I give you my word that no harm will come to your sister. Shall we?
You are leaving. Straight to hell, you son of a bitch. If you think you'll take me away from my own home, you are mistaken. No, Chief. We'll finish this here.
I didn't receive an invitation, so I decided to drop in on my own. After all, today is a Shulsky family holiday.
Mr. Niedziec,
Warsaw will get rid of 2 pests today.
We seem to have some unfinished business.
Get in line.
I'll gladly watch. And because they'll probably botch the job, I just might finish it for them. My way.
Że co? To, że ze mną? No dobra. Są zdecydowanie za mocni. Jak to możliwe, że on się tak healuje? Dawaj go. Dobra. Mamy to.
I won't beg for mercy, if that's what you were hoping for.
I had a feeling these incompetent blockheads wouldn't finish the job. It's a good thing I loaded my gun today.
You've just been presented with an opportunity to return to the path of righteousness, Mr. Niedźwiedź. Perhaps you'll...
Shut up, ghoul! Friendship is dying here.
Ale o co ci chodzi, Niedźwiedź?
Abaurycy, what are you doing?
You should ask yourself. You're not there when I need you, you despise my coffee, and you still owe me 5 rubles. Is this supposed to be friendship? Or what?
Not now.
Did I choose the wrong moment? Fine. I'll wait.
Will you leave my fresh corpse to your sister as a gift? Blood soaks into stone for many long years. A unique birthday gift.
I won't kill you.
So you're a fool. There is no place in the world where you can hide from me.
To przez to, że pobocznego nie zrobiłem.
Consider it a birthday gift. Don't say anything, because now there's nothing you could say.
Abaurycy, did you...
The Szulski family. We'll never be squared up now. You owe me a debt. And if this ever comes out, I'll know who let slip. Curtain call, Niedźwiedź exits the stage. Silence follows.
To dlatego, że było jakieś poboczne dla niego, nie?
I guess we have to clean up in here.
Yes, it's better that Grażyna doesn't see it when she returns.
Yes. Done. It doesn't even show.
It's as good as it gets.
Zdecyduj, co dalej. No kurna, tu ślady hamowania jakby...
You've known me better than anyone for so many years. You were always with me, and you always will be. We have to talk about our future. Any ideas? Maybe Rasputin and the coterie aren't my only options. Do you remember the other suggestion from the dream? Do you think it was about escaping? We could try to break free from all of them. We could escape. Maybe we could even convince Ligia to leave Warsaw behind. What do you make of this? Let's not waste any more time.
Holy shit. Komitywa chyba raczej, nie?
Let's try to resurrect my father's cause. Let's return to our magical friends. Rasputin will have to return from the dead alone.
Okej. Pogadajmy jeszcze z Ligią.
How do you feel?
How do I feel? Niedźwiedź just murdered the chief of the Ochrana in the hallway.
And saved our lives.
What's next? What do you intend to do?
I've thought of a good ending for our story. I want to finish what Father started. I'll rebuild the Thaumaturge coterie. I hope that will bring peace to him and to us.
Papa would have been proud of you.
I'm sure not living to see this was part of his plan.
Victor.
The thought of leaving you alone here again is hard to bear.
I'm sure Uncle will keep me company. Besides, there's Ivan in the garden.
Very funny. I'll write.
Only if it's safe. I'll do the same. Safe travels, little brother.
Ale jak safe travels? Przecież on idzie załatwić... Nie mówił, że wyjeżdżamy, kurde, na koniec świata, nie? O cholera. No dobra, 4 do brydża. Ciekawe, czy trzeba się ratować. Ciekawe, czy Ariel dołączy, skoro mu oddałem golema. Miejmy nadzieję, że tak. No nie.
I need a carriage. Is this one free?
Sir, they want a bribe from me. Help.
Look, Private. This one's even got a book. The pros will be happy. Tell these two about their rights.
You have none. By virtue of the decree on the martial law, you have been classified as suspicious characters. We will escort you to the citadel.
Unless some sort of a gift convinces us you are innocent.
That's you.
Of course. Is a bill of exchange enough?
It will do just fine. Private, you know what to do. To the citadel with him.
But I wanted to pay.
Don't fly too close to the sun. Get them!
Aha, okej. Świetnie. Masakra trochę. No nic, jakoś to będzie, nie? No i w pierdzie.
Dear sir, I have no idea what you did to them, but today I will drive you for free. We just have to be careful. Some of the districts are cut off by the authorities. Still, today's rides are on me.
O, jak słodko. Miło z pana strony, dobra, Mirów. Jedziemy pogadać z Arielem Rofę. Dobra. Porozmawiaj z Arielem Rofę. O, rany. Mam nadzieję, że Ariel do mnie dołączy. I będzie miał golema po swojej stronie, nie? Bez tego nie wiem, czy damy radę. Bez tego może być ciężko. No proszę. Nie to, że głośno, to jeszcze panuje chaos. Ojoj.
God, oh God, I had such a beautiful son, such a good boy, and the devil got him. A pox on that fiend.
I'm sorry for your loss. Is there any way I can help?
Get that thug and deliver divine punishment upon him. But you're one of them. Help! My goodness, everyone, help me! A magician wants to kill me.
Na szczęście popadali.
May the devil take you. I hope you burn in hell, bastard. My Tajik, Spisek,
Now you see what crusades lead to, Granny. We all lose.
This isn't over. My beautiful Tajik. My son.
Mam nadzieję, że o Ariela przynajmniej nie czeka mnie żadnego budubu. Kotek.
Is everything all right?
I've got a headache, but thinking about the schmucks biting the dust brings me comfort. Some challah?
What, you've got a headache? Is it the first time?
Don't worry, I can handle it. Suffering the nobles.
I can put an end to it.
Are you threatening me, posh boy?
Those dead bodies in front of your house, did they come to kill a Thaumaturge?
Yep. They came in with their mother, and I gave them clay.
And that old lady who lost her sons?
Live by the sword, die by the sword.
And still, she sits there, weeping.
Too bad. That's what mothers do. Now tell me what brings you here.
I came to make you an offer. I want you to join a coterie of thaumaturges that I intend to form.
I can already tell I won't like it. What is it anyway?
To put it briefly, 2 other thaumaturges and I need someone like you.
Do I know them?
An old Tata Felcher and a fake psychic. You fit right in.
What do you need it for? Truly.
I came here with no purpose, but I might have just found one.
Might have is good enough.
So, you agree?
Yes. Where do you want me to go?
Opposite Różyc, there's a courtyard and a clinic, and above it is the Tata Felcher's apartment.
I can hear more coming. I would have another go with them, but I've just been hit by a wave of remorse.
Sit yourself. I'll call you when I'm done.
I'll see you later at your Felcher's.
Okej. Porozmawiaj z Shwałdżejem. Da się zrobić. Musimy się dostać do jego mieszkania.
Enough of this. The time for vengeance is here. A Warsaw free from magician!
What are you here for?
We came for Rofe. Let's take this one too. We'll put them both to the torch.
That's him. He's the one who killed my boys. Pummel him, good people.
We'll avenge their death, man. Death for death.
Oj, tam śmierć za śmierć. O, w końcu mogę rozwinąć. Punkcik jest 3. Teraz serce czy umysł? Chyba umysł, nie? Lelek albo Morana. Temu zostanie uderzenie ostatnie. No i dobra. Ludzie! Zabili mych synów. No zabili, no. Trzeba było się rzucać jak gówno w przeręblu? Nie. Ale wyszli i chcieli bójki i dostali na co zasłużyli. Dobra, VJ. Do VJ'a musimy pewnie dorożką pojechać, nie? Z naszym niezawodnym rakietowym, odrzutowym dorożkarzem. Natomiast wydaje mi się, że potem na imprezę cara, nie? Nie wiem, jaki plan będzie miała cała ekipa, ale mam Ariela z golemem, co mnie strasznie cieszy, bo to dosyć potężna, wręcz niezatrzymalna noc. No moc, tak. Nie noc. Noc to nas czeka. No proszę. Wszyscy na miejscu? Jeszcze nie chyba.
Ich hab mich nicht mit Weimen eins zu beheften, mit keinem ein kein Wort zu reden. Es geht mir aus meine Keuches und Kräften, dem Teuer ist mir abzubeugen.
I knew that if you were alive, you would show up.
If not death, then what stood in your way?
A certain bearded friend of mine has kicked up a storm in the city. The town has gone crazy. I saw people furious at Thaumaturges. I never thought it was so easy to get pitchforks and torches in Warsaw.
Skawan seized the opportunity, and he's bringing in a new order.
That's why we waited so long. Without you...
Warsaw is no longer a city for thaumaturges.
What were you doing for those 3 days?
I was wondering how we could leave Warsaw in case you never came back.
I had a few wounded to treat, and I prayed that the next one wouldn't be you. What are we waiting for?
I thought our fourth companion had already met up with you and would be waiting here.
I said I would be here, so I am. I had to go get some aspirin.
Perhaps you'd consider acupuncture?
I don't like needles. My father was a tailor. Let's get on with this book club.
I hope you're ready and sorted everything out during those 3 days. Once we make the pact, there will be no going back.
It seems we're ready.
Even though we have different motivations, I trust that the pact is our destiny. Follow my lead. I, Emir Bernakovich Falje, worshipper of Allah, yearning for the free Republic of Poland, declare willingness to form the pact and make the ultimate sacrifice for its cause.
I, Sarah Rivkin, follower of Moses, am willing to form our pact, hoping it will grant me freedom.
I, Ariel Rofe, circumcised atheist, have a debt of honor to pay, and I will pay it off or die.
Victor.
My name is Victor Szulski.
What are your motivations for joining our pact?
Maybe it's because I felt like a Pole under Russian occupation, or maybe I've believed that maps really can change, but I'd like to see a new, independent republic.
What the foreign power has seized from us, we shall recapture with a saber.
For that, I am willing to make the ultimate sacrifice.
L'chaim! Is that it?
According to Stanisław's hypothesis, in order to conclude forming a pact, we need to read the instructions from the Black Grimoire together. Victor, focus on each of our dimensions now, and we'll help you read whatever Stanisław hid in the book. Focus on your heart first.
My heart reveals the first inscription before me. From now on, we have one heart that beats with one rhythm.
I felt a sort of relief.
Son of a whore!
I know that golden tale.
Very impressive. Now, the other dimensions.
Word, I can't read this inscription.
But I can, somehow. From now on, we speak with one voice as if we were one. Easy.
Is that how you acquire the power to read in a foreign language?
Continue.
The inscription of deed. This one is resisting.
Let me act. From now on, all of our deeds are devoted to one common cause.
I feel a tingling in my fingers.
Stay focused, wizard.
Mind. This inscription evades me. It won't let me grasp it.
From now on, our mind will keep no secrets from itself. That's easy.
I've just been flooded with thoughts, and it's as if I've known you all my life.
A little scary, isn't it? But we'll get back to that.
That's all.
So, it's done?
Do you still not get it? I know what your favorite color is.
Thank you, Victor. I didn't think I would get to experience something like that.
I felt a kind of thought, a feeling. Yours. You didn't say you'd known my mother so well.
Yeah, I didn't ask for those kind of details.
I wonder if Victor's father knew.
Let's focus on the present. Do we know what to do?
Other than what has already been said, do you feel anything else?
My headache is gone.
Ariel, I'm sorry for your loss.
Likewise. And you? When were you gonna tell us the Okhrana chief was dead?
Since we have no more secrets, let's move on to the plan.
I think we're all thinking the same thing. The Tsarevich will have an unforgettable birthday.
Yes, this is our last chance at an audience with the Tsar before he leaves the city.
But we can't go in empty-handed. We need arguments that will push the Tsar to make the right decision.
Either he stops the violence or we will die. Any mistake will unavoidably lead us to the gallows.
If only we could get through to the Tsar's supporters at the party and...
Unnoticed by the regiment of his army.
We'd be able to get inside the Tsar's noggin.
Let's do it.
Well, you're actually pleasant to look at now.
These people won't break in here, will they?
Just smile and check the invitations, Parnishka.
Are your grimoires well hidden? Then we just need to get through the gate. Suggestions?
Please, I'm counting on you.
What are you waiting for? Don't worry. Pickle is on it. Did you hear that? That's our cue.
Liat, stay here.
Ladies first.
But you can't.
Ariel pozamiatał. Uwielbiam go. Dobra, zastanówmy się. Odszukaj doradców cara.
I didn't think I would see you again. And yet, here you are.
I might say the same about you. I thought you wouldn't be in the mood for a party.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, death for death.
Why are you here, really? What are you trying to do?
That's none of your business. Leave me alone, or I'll call the guards. They'll be happy to see a wanted fugitive.
This isn't over.
Ja pierdzielę, a co ja ci zrobiłem? Przecież Michał zginął nie przeze mnie. O, ciekawe, kto tu zostawił. Kolce raniło jej palce, ona tego nie zauważa. Odłożyła kwiat na marmurową poręcz. Skoro róża nie może zdobyć jego grobu, niech na zawsze pozostanie w miejscu zemsty. Ktoś ma przy sobie broń, planuje zabić Skałona i Hawię, to Wanda. Nie ma szans, żeby wyszło z tego cało... Dobra.
Wanda?
I told you to leave me alone.
I know you have a gun and you want to kill Skawan.
I was going to start with Konieczkin, but that coward got rubbed out by some random Genef. So it's Skowron's turn now. I'll kill him and anyone who gets in my way.
I've got my own plans for the night, and you might upset my apple cart. I'm here with someone you know and respect. We are making a significant effort to fight for the cause without spilling blood.
Emir is here?
Yes, and if he means anything to you, put off your revenge and let us do what we need to.
Swear.
I swear. But now go home and let me act.
No proszę. Ładnie to załatwiliśmy. Bomba. Dobra. Tu coś gdzieś jest chyba. Odszukaj doradców cara. Gustowny prezent. Na bileciku wpisałem życzenia Sergija i Zofii. Wygląda na to, że przez narzeczeństwo z Sergijem Zofia osiągnęła pozycję i podziw, o której zawsze marzyła. Okej. VJ.
I can see you've picked the spot right in the thick of things. Are you having a good time?
Not too bad. I just had a chat with a certain young lady in waiting. But we'll get back to that. I bet parties like this are nothing new for you.
I hate it here. Parties like this are the threshold of hell. In fact, my sister says I turned savage while in exile. What about the lady in waiting?
She told me that the Tsar is in one of the chambers on the upper floor. The stairs are guarded by Skowron's soldiers, and the Governor General himself is keeping an eye on the entire hall. We must make him look away.
I'll try to approach Skowron somehow.
Be careful. Is there anything else?
Wanda is here.
I was afraid she might show up. Have you talked to her?
Yes, and I know she's planning to kill Skowron in revenge.
She will die. Worse yet, she'll ruin everything we've worked toward.
I took care of her. Apart from her hurt pride and ruined plans for the evening, she's safe and sound. There's something else that bothers me.
Tell me. I'll try to help.
I'll come back later.
Good luck.
Aha, czyli stąd nic nie wyciągnę. Jeszcze. Szafka garnizonowa. Należy generała gubernatora. Okej. Wypełnił popełnienie do pałki. Nad popielniczką nosi wstyd i wściekłość na kobietę, której nie starcza ani pozycja, ani rozumu. Prezent dla carewicza. Prezent pokrywa skorupka troski mojego bąbelka Romanowów. Skowron przyniósł carewiczowi w prezencie nóż zgodę Romanowów. Kiepski prezent uwzględniając chorobę następcy tronu. Niania Malucha nieopatrznie wytłumaczyła generał gubernatorowi, że popełnił nie tak, a Skowron natychmiast ją za to znienawidził. No to ciekawe, bo po Romanowach, zaraz potem był chyba Lenin, nie? Ciekawe, czy coś będzie wiązało jakoś. Skowron. Okej, Georgi Skowron. A tu kieliszek jest ciepły, przez chwilę ktoś z niego pił. Przez cienkie szkło sprzyja zawiść i poczucie wyobcowania. Pałacowe gierki zawsze go nużyły. No proszę. Siostra Skowrona była taumaturginią. Georgi zawsze marzył o takiej mocy. Pogrążył się w zawiści, a ta zmieniła się w skazę, która go pochłania i każe nienawidzić wszystkich taumaturgów. No cześć, Georgi.
Good evening.
Who are you? I've got a feeling I've seen you before.
I came here with my friends, and I'm hoping to introduce them to you soon.
If they were truly important, I'd know them already. Have you got a cigarette?
Sadly, no.
That's too bad. Anything else I can help you with?
How is Miss Sofia doing? Is she in good health?
Sofia is where she belongs, at her fiancé's side. It's been the talk of the town. You may have missed it, though.
It escaped my notice. I can see the engagement was somewhat hasty.
Are you suggesting something? The lovers did not want to wait.
Let's change the subject.
Good idea.
How do you find His Royal Highness's birthday party?
As the one in charge of Warsaw, I have my duties regarding the royal couple, so I am not paying much attention to the banquet. You must excuse me.
The pile of presents for the Tsarevich looks impressive and continues to grow.
Yes, indeed.
I know what you gave little Alexei, but I heard that the gift was regarded as inappropriate by some. As a child, I dreamed about having one.
You might be right. Perhaps a knife isn't a proper gift for a child. He might cut himself and... Yes, it might not have been the best present.
Let's change the subject.
Good idea.
I can still hear gunshots from the city. As a concerned subject, can I ask if we're safe here?
I understand, and I tell you the same thing I'm telling others. The situation is under control. My best men are keeping you safe. Not even a mouse could squeeze by.
What about thaumaturges? What if any of them managed to sneak in?
If they did, I would know about it. I can only tell you that this problem will soon be solved.
Meaning?
Thaumaturges are dangerous. Riots, explosions, that Rasputin character's cult, terrorists, a complete decay of authority. Their plotting affects everyone, even those dear to us.
Do you think that bearded cultist, Rasputin, is a thaumaturge too?
Most likely. How else would he deceive so many people? Even Tsarina Alexandra looks kindly upon him. Luckily, he was killed by a bomb in a brothel.
Has the thaumaturge ever hurt anyone close to you?
This is a sensitive matter for me. My close family has had some tragic experiences with their black magic.
I see. Don't forget the cholera epidemics that keep plaguing the town. Is the thaumaturge doing too?
I see we understand each other.
I heard one of those magicians escaped from the citadel. Was it Szulski?
Yes, but soon enough we'll see him dangling from a rope.
Is that Szulski guy dangerous?
Szulski is the epitome of depravity. He had everything, but his cursed blood made him go off the rails. Such a morally unstable temper monster is capable of anything. But as I've already said, we are safe from him here.
How would one know they're dealing with Szulski?
I know their tricks. Don't worry. Besides, the chance he shows up here is close to zero.
What a relief. Thank you, Governor General.
Anything else?
Thank you. I feel better now.
My mission is to protect the Tsar's subjects.
Let's change the subject.
Good idea.
I won't take any more of your time.
Enjoy yourself.
Okej, to jest znany aktor podkłada głos temu panu, nie ten sam, który podkładał głos w Obserwerze, bo chociaż nie, zaraz. Chyba nie, ale no w każdym razie Burnakowicz? No proszę.
And?
I talked to the Governor General.
So, how does it feel to come face to face with the Butcher of Warsaw and exchange pleasantries about refreshments?
Up close, he doesn't seem so scary.
Right. Have you learned anything that might help?
The Governor carries a flaw, and I want to take advantage of it.
Are you going to rid him of it? Surely it may affect his well-being.
And I hope we can get rid of him that way.
Wait. Before we start, you should make sure we're ready to talk to the Tsar. There will be no turning back.
You're right. I should have prepared better. I'll come back later.
Good luck.
Dobra. Doradcy cara, jeszcze jeden jest na zewnątrz, tak? Gdzieś tu rzekomo. Ciekawe gdzie. A to kto? O proszę.
Magdalena?
I didn't expect to see you here, Thaumaturge.
How could I miss something like this?
Yes. Today we will witness a true miracle. He will return, and with him the hope for chasing away the darkness of an uncertain future, for his grace will be with us. Do you understand?
What do you remember from this explosion?
Chaos. Blood. It's hard for me to talk about it.
Do you believe someone wanted to kill Rasputin?
Of course. The first Christians were also thrown to the lions. Satan laid his hand on Grigory and tried to break him. But he will not bend. He will defeat death and return.
What about Aniela and Lucian?
They are no longer with us. They are already enjoying the afterlife, awaiting salvation.
Do you think they deserved such a fate?
Each of us has a different fate in store for them. Aniela was chosen. She died at Grigory's side. And Lucian just disappeared one day. I think he might have left because his fate wasn't strong enough. I don't want to talk about them anymore. I need to have clarity in my heart.
I'll let you work.
It's a mission, preaching the truth. For I tell you, having faith in yourself is treacherous, but having faith in him is the right way.
Okej, czyli on jakby jestem pewien, że Rasputin, no ustawiony jest cały ten jakby niby zamach i bomba i tak dalej, on to wszystko zrobił po to, żeby wydawało się zmartwychwstanie.
These spirits tell me you can't go any further. I can see a certain old hag there.
Would it be Countess Lermontova?
Indeed. She and her family are thick with the Romanovs.
So she must know a lot. I would talk to her, but I'm afraid she'll recognize me and call the guards.
You want me to do it, I reckon.
Keep her busy, and I'll see what I can learn from reading her belongings.
That's what I'm thinking. I suggest you start with Donut.
Donut?
Her dog. The Countess's thoughts cling to him like a barnacle. Go. I'll meet you here when you're done.
Okej. Piesek. Gdzie jest ten słodki piesek? O,
good boy.
Bigielek. Słynny pączek w pełnej glorii i krasie chyba mnie lubi. Miękkiej sierści pączka uczepiły się strzępy sprytnego planu. Pieniądze z konfiskat zgodnie z wolą cara mają trafić do potrzebujących, ale komu sądzić, kto zasługuje na pomoc, a kto nie? Jej syn też jest w potrzebie, on ma obowiązek pomóc. No proszę. Elegancka, niestrzeżona się prosi o kradzież. To brewka pęcznieje od argumentów. Car już prawie zaakceptował konfiskatę należących do Thaumaturgów majątków, a ona, hrabina Lermontowa, dopilnuje, żeby wreszcie podjął tę decyzję. Talerz przekąsek. Ktoś ledwie dziubnął jedzenie, głodowanie w imię elegancji wciąż trzyma się mocno. Hrabina chce namówić całe przeprowadzenie konfiskaty majątków należących do Thaumaturgów.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
No i mamy.
How was your chat with the Countess?
Better tell me what you have found. Wait, don't say it. Just focus on it.
Trójkę wybierz, panie.
Let's not mix duty and personal life, all right?
Just checking if it works.
Sure. Are you afraid the old lady will take everything from you and your sister to build a new palace for herself? I'm sorry, I can't resist it, but I can sympathize. I can feel how important it is for you. The Countess pitched me a lovely story about how the confiscated goods would be used to help the needy.
We both know she's lying. And a decree is already on the Tsar's desk, ready to be signed.
I like these new abilities more and more. And now try to read what I think about it.
You want to get back at her? I never thought revenge was in your nature.
I'm thinking we might try to make the Countess tell everyone what she thinks out loud. So, I'll take care of everything. Fine, let's do it. Watch and listen carefully. There's one more thing I would like to ask you. I feel confused about the plan to confiscate properties. Could you explain how it's really going to work, and to whose advantage?
But of course. As soon as the Tsar puts his signature on it, the Lermonts will take over the Thaumaturge's properties for a contribution to the fight against those parasites.
Mother, keep it down.
Don't be ashamed, son. You did agree to this. It would be a pity if that money was wasted. And this way, we can build you a beautiful mansion so that you can finally move out. But what good would the money do to the poor? They would just throw it away.
Mother, we should go now. Madame, please excuse us.
I dobra. Jeszcze doradca cara gdzieś, tak? Ciekawe, czy Rofę mi pomoże z jakimś? Sergiej.
A familiar face. Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Szulski.
Your presence at this party implies something extraordinary is bound to happen.
Please allow me. My fiancée, Sofia Georgievna Skawan.
Congratulations to you both. You make a handsome couple.
Even though I felt as if my world had collapsed back then, I'm now grateful to you. My fiancé would like to tell you something as well.
Mr. Szulski, thank you for focusing your attention on me that night and sparing Sofia from a scandal. Let me make an observation. It is quite daring of you to show up in a place like this.
Sergei, is that a threat?
I would say it's a friendly warning. Thaumaturges shouldn't feel too safe these days.
How did you get into His Royal Highness's birthday party?
The last time I saw you were accompanied by two gentlemen. What happened to them?
That too, but above all, my dear Sergei is celebrating his success. Well, tell Victor.
I am here to offer counsel to Nikolai Romanov. Recently, I've been included in his advisory body. I've been appointed a member of the city council.
Congratulations. That's a job with quite a few responsibilities.
And it's very informative, too. There's something I would like you to...
Not a peep, Sergei. It's a nice evening.
The doubts you carry within you no longer hold you back. Do the right thing. Speak.
Mr. Szulski, the situation is serious. What's happening in the streets is but a taste of the terror that the Tsar's trusted men, including the Governor General, are about to give you. They're talking about adjustment clinics, places where people like you would be surgically deprived of their powers.
And from what I can gather, their awareness.
I think you should know that. Even if my honesty hurts someone I care about.
What do you intend to do, if I may ask?
I must leave you now. I wish you a pleasant evening. Enjoy myself with my friends.
Goodbye, Victor.
Have a good night, Mr. Szulski.
No dobra, to już wiemy wszystko. Kurde bele. Jak Emir o tym usłyszy, to będzie chyba ponaglał, żebyśmy dokończyli naszą misję czym prędzej, nie? Ja cię kręcę. Nie sądzę, że takiego przebiegu spraw ktokolwiek się spodziewał. O, no to do dzieła. Może makaronik? Nie, dziękuję. Emir, sprawa jest.
And?
Georgi Skałon.
What about him?
Let's go see Skałon.
Are you sure you know everything you need to convince the Tsar?
I believe I've gotten everything I could.
Fine. Skałon's flaw. It might work. Just promise me one thing. You'll be extremely cautious with him.
I promise I'll try.
Shall we?
We wanted to talk to you, my friends and I.
Where am I?
Governor General?
Welcome to inside your head, Skałon. We've got you now. Wait a second. Something's wrong. Shouldn't he be unconscious?
Unless he has his own powers, his conscious state could be an effect of the pact.
Sarah Rivkin? And you? What's going on here? Who are you?
Has anyone seen the bootlegger?
He walks his own path. He'll get here.
My name is Wiktor Szulski.
Szulski. I will have you executed on the spot, all of you!
So, shall we get down to it?
Go on. I can't wait. What does it feel like to be at the mercy of thaumaturges?
Terrifying. What is this?
You've just found out that we're not capable of lying in this place. Intriguing, isn't it?
What am I hearing? You want to experiment on us, deprive us of powers and reason.
May Allah have mercy on you.
I'll deal with him. I'll show the butcher his place.
Of course.
Your worst nightmare is coming true. A thaumaturge will remind you of what true fear means. You're scared of her, even though she's been dead for many years. She repaid you for the way you oppressed her because she had powers and you didn't.
What happened to you?
She sent a demon after me. My own sister. She brought down nightmares upon me. I had my bed for years.
That's why your fear turned into anger and anger into hate. You pathetic creature. And now we all suffer because you're an oppressor by nature. Say what you did to her and what you're planning for us.
I smashed her skull with a brick and threw her body down a well. Once the Tsar signs our decrees, we will seize all of you and mangle your brains. I will kill all of you one by one.
The flaw is ready. Remove it, and we can go.
Remove it? You want to give him relief? He doesn't deserve peace. Besides, he's seen our faces.
There's a chance you'll be a different man without it. I will free you from the fear that has triggered this destructive hatred within you.
What a disappointing ending for someone like that.
Good job. Let's go.
Ariel had better show up.
Okej. A gdzie on się podział? Myślałem, że jeszcze z nim pogadamy po fakcie. Ale numer.
I can see you've been busy.
Did I just hear words of gratitude and appreciation?
I think you misheard me. Shall we?
I'll stay here in case reinforcements arrive.
It won't take long. And thank you, Ariel.
Stop! Who are you? Skawan!
The Governor General is a little indisposed right now, and I don't think he will get better soon.
Don't come any closer!
Better put it down before anyone gets hurt.
Naprawdę? Ojej.
You will lay down your weapon. You don't need it. Is that better?
What is going on? How? How is that possible? You must be Thaumaturges. Is that a revolution? Are you here to kill me?
My name is Wiktor Szulski. This is Emir Burnakowicz and Madame Samira.
I appreciate the change in tone. Wiktor Szulski, do you want my demise?
We come with demands because the situation forces us to do so.
The most crucial thing for us is that you stop hunting thaumaturges. The pogroms must end.
Stop murdering us.
How dare you break in here and make demands? Tell me why would I agree to anything?
Does your Imperial Majesty remember Svetlana Petrovna?
A traitor to the Tsardom. She died while trying to escape the city. Why do you mention her?
Victor, weigh your words now.
What did Svetlana Petrovna tell you?
Svetlana was the Tsarina's confidant. She enjoyed her friendship, which she reciprocated. I know where she rests, along with the secrets, and I can share that knowledge. It's an act of goodwill on our part.
Go on. Who knows, we might reach an agreement after all.
We stand before your majesty not as some motley crew, but as a group of thaumaturges united by a pact. We've done the impossible to get here today.
And from that position, we seek to start a dialogue. We believe it will bring mutual benefits.
Do you have a name for it?
You can call us the Coterie.
We know there are some decrees on the Tsar's desk awaiting your signature.
And what do you think is in them?
We know the decrees stipulate creating special adjustment clinics, and thaumaturges won't be the only patients there.
Your subjects, so diverse in terms of ethnicity and religion, will surely recognize the threat, and their fear will turn into hatred. The Empire will fall.
The Crown has enough enemies outside without having to deal with internal ones.
I've heard enough. I understand you want something in exchange. Let me hear it.
We want a better life, even if it's under foreign rule. For ourselves and for others.
The people of Warsaw, one of the most important municipalities in Russia, will remember your gesture.
Is that all?
Make the Okhrana forget about Tsarevkin and let her files disappear from their archives forever.
You want power. Just admit it already. The sooner you admit it, the better. Power can be won or bestowed. Today, you did both. We will meet your demands and expect allegiance and loyalty in return. So help me God.
I heard a shot. Is everyone all right?
Another Thaumaturge.
You're late. We've settled it on our own.
Do I hear applause? What's going on there?
Your monk has shown up and he got a standing ovation. Is that a problem?
Grigory Rasputin chose this night to win your favor and worm his way into the court.
Rasputin is dead.
On the contrary, he's also extremely dangerous. And he knows about the Tsarevich's illness.
Time's running out, and my guests are waiting. Let's keep it short.
Is that it? Can I finally get some champagne?
And get rid of this damn tailcoat.
Stanisław can finally rest in peace, son. You should be proud. We all owe you a lot.
I couldn't do it without you. Thank you.
You're too generous, sir.
Friends, today, on the birthday of my son and successor, my father's words show the direction of my thoughts. The voice of God orders us courageously to undertake, in deference to divine intention, the task of ruling, with faith in the strength and rightness of autocratic power. The riots in Warsaw fill our hearts with much sadness, and the nation's grief is also the grief of the Emperor of Russia. We have closed our eyes to the suffering of our people, to the suffering of Thaumaturgi who were granted their powers by God. Which is why I consider it our moral duty to stop all kinds of violence against them, effective immediately. That is our wish. However, may those who take my grace for weakness know that the Russian Empire is strong and ruthless against its enemies. So help me God. Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin. Despite being exiled from Petersburg, you've come back. You've mingled with my guests to get close to my only son. You will leave him alone immediately.
No vedam spas naszego syna.
With his trickery, he has beguiled the Tsarina too. Any last words before I have you arrested?
Wasn't making your own dream come true enough for you, Cain? You had to ruin mine. How treacherous of you. How petty-minded.
Do you want to know what enticed me to do that?
If you're kind enough.
Now I surround myself with people I can trust, as opposed to you. Farewell, Grigory. This is the end of the road for you.
Oh, no. It's not over until I say so.
Victor, is everything all right? Is this that Rasputin of yours? I expected something more.
Assalamu alaikum. Would you tell me how you are able to talk with us here?
This must be your new daddy, Victor. Aren't you going to introduce me? And this must be the famous Madame Samira, the identity thief. Wait, I think someone is missing. I don't think you're very important to him.
Is he bothering you?
Indeed, and I could use some help.
Get out! This is between you and me. And your magician friends can't help you. There's no winning against me. You should have learned that by now.
O proszę. No dobra. Nie mam ulepszeń, mamy za to walkę. Czego oni wyglądają jak Ariel, Emir I madam, o kurde bele, no dobre. Lelek lub morana. Uber lub gin. To może być ciężkie. Jarzmo salutora. O nie. O nie. Zrobiłem zdjęcie z tym salutorem. Okej. Dobra. Po kolei pozbywajmy się. Cechy są uśpione. Kurde, jarzmo salutora, ale ja raczej bukawacza trzeba oddać. Dobra. Nie wiem czy... A to może w sumie nie jest zły pomysł. Bo to będzie uderzenie za 9. A teraz oberwę dużo razy. Jest taki film stary. Pamiętam kiedyś dosłownie którejś zimy u babci widziałem go. Czy on krwawi? Tak. Którejś zimy u babci go widziałem. Wydaje mi się, że Christopher Lee grał Rasputina, ten sam, który grał hrabiego Duku i Drakulę. Dobra, tu by trzeba było zaszaleć trochę z obrażeniami. Dobra. To powinno się sprawdzić, zwłaszcza przy tym kolejnym ataku. 14, no bez szału. Lelek musi teraz zdjąć ze mnie wszystkie obrażenia, inaczej będzie tragedia. No. Dobra. Potrzebuję lelka, żeby to wszystko przeniósł. Katusze, to za chwilę. Lelek. Przenieść wszystko na wroga, a samemu katusze. No i dobrze. Kurna no. Dramat. Tu uderzenie i potrzebujemy healowanka i to solidnego. A nie, to się nie uda. A uda się może, okej. Postrzale. O kurde bela. Jak on umrze, to jestem w dupie. Nie umrze, dobra. Ten powinien go uderzyć, czyli my robimy to. Błagam, niech to zadziała. Dobra, i teraz po tej rundzie jego... A, to jeszcze nie jest koniec rundy, jeszcze uderzenia, no tak. I znowu lelek będzie potrzebny, jak nic. On żyje, nie wierzę. Dobra. Dobra. 10, ale strasznie daleko. Kować zerwanie więzi. Dobra, róbmy tak. Najważniejsze, że są oddane statusy, nie? Tylko, że kolejne poziomy będzie ciężko. Dobra. hilnięty. Dobra, teraz status zdjąć 1 i hilnąć jeszcze raz trzeba. O! No proszę, Abaurycy i siostra. Dobra. Zacznijmy od... Bukawacem, żeby uśpić. No właśnie. Zróbmy tak. I zróbmy tak. Nie chcę salutorów swoich pozbawiać. Siebie samego. Głupio by było. Ten myśli, że wjechał całe na biało i mądry, nie? Dobra, to powinno zaboleć. To jeszcze bardziej, więc zrobimy tak. A tutaj... No właśnie. Tu jest problem, ale... Możemy zawsze zrobić tak, że użyjemy ciebie. I się hilniemy, albo... No właśnie. No dobra, dawaj. Ciekawe, czy ostatnim poziomem będzie sam Rasputin jako postać? W sensie, jako wiecie, ta... Nawet nie wiem, jak to nazwać. Wizualizacja. Dobra, to mnie hilnęło. Nie ma tragedii. Okej, ja bym zrobił tak. Wziąłbym Krampusa, bo on ma takie coś. Mhm. 4 punkty życia w zamian za to wolałbym nie. Co to za status? Tego jeszcze nie znałem. Nice, przebiję się. Super. Koniec argumentów, dziękuję. O, to wszystko to ja. Muszę się hilnąć, bo umieram. Jest bardzo źle. Dobra, potrzebuję healowania. Weles za 10. Ale nie za szybko, nie? Dobra, niech będzie. Trochę przerąbane. A zaraz, bo w sumie czy ktoś tu potrzebuje... Nie, fuck, no dobra. Bukawac. Jakoś to będzie. Healuj mnie, błagam. 2 punkty. 30, nice. Dobra, jestem w grze. Wszystkie statusy lelkiem teraz wychrzanić z siebie, bo mam przerąbane. Strasznie ze skupieniem, jest tragedia. Dobra. Czy ktoś tu się boi lelka? Ty się boisz lelka, więc lelek tobie zrobi kuci kuci i nara. I teraz tak przerywa. Przenosi na wroga, właśnie, dobra. A my tutaj tobie wejdziemy w paradę. O kurde, te wszystkie statusy. Masakra. Potrzebuję skupienia. Ja pierdzielę, jakie manto. Nie wierzę. Muszę się... No, nie wierzę. Dobra, przywraca skupienie. Ja potrzebuję healowania. Wszystko przeniesione. Dobra. 7 punktów. Ciul ze statusami. Jeszcze mi przywali, nie? Mam 1 punkt HP. Bez jaj. Potrzebuję healowania. Mam 1 punkt HP. Się nie uda. Dobra. O. Wstrząs mózgu. Jedziesz. Klinięty. Z 1 punktu HP się wybroniłem. Nie pytajcie jak, nie wiem, ale to było piękne. Dobra. Pieprzony Rasputin. Ja teraz co chwilę obrywam, nie? Dobra, jak to zrobić? Tu już nic za bardzo nie zdziałam. Trzeba się tego pierwszego pozbyć. By się go pozbyć, definitywnie trzeba. Podwójne obrażenia i jeszcze raz healowanko. Chyba że jest ktoś, kto uderzy szybciej. Jadowity uśmiech. 60% szans na potrojenie tej liczby. Dawaj, 18 HP. Teraz oberwę i po tej rundzie oberwę za, wiecie, te jakby czasowe uderzenia. Uuu, katusze. Dawaj. 6. A fuck, miałem 60% szans, się nie udało. Niedobrze. Dobra, statusy trzeba zabrać ze mnie. Statusy trzeba zrzucić to czym prędzej. Lelek. Przenieś się na wroga, przenieś na tego. A tutaj... Nawet nie wiem co robić. Szybki atak, no co mi dostało? Oj, ja pierdzielę. 1 HP znowu, no nie, no come on, akcja, reakcja. Ja się wykrwawię. Po tej rundzie. Źle zrobiłem z tym lelkiem. No. Ja pierdzielę. Ja chcę jeszcze raz. Tego ataku jeszcze nie widzieliśmy. Nice. Dobra, czy on krwawi? Tak, co rundę. Czyli dla ciebie to już koniec. My potrzebujemy obniża skupienie, wywołuje cierpienie. Tak jest. I potem bardzo uprzejmie proszę o healowanko. Niewielkie, ale jednak. Dobra. Ten się wykrwawi po tej rundzie. Jeszcze mi zadadzą obrażenia, bo czemu nie? Nie chykaj do mnie, Rasputin, bo śmierdzisz stęchłym serem. Ten umiera. I zostałeś tylko ty, mój drogi, tylko ty. Najpierw healowanie. Dzięki. Dobra. A co tam? No i Krampusa się pozbyłem, a reszta zymnosautorów zostanie. Nie ma tragedii. Super. Udało się.
How dare he throw us out? Did you explain it all to him? Is everything all right?
I think so.
I must admit, he is remarkable.
Grigory Yefimovich, I'm asking you one more time. Any last words?
Today, you have lost your empire. My visions will come true. But when you realize that, it will be too late.
Take this madman out. and then find Skałon.
Epilog ku nowemu. Śródmieście Południowe.
Everything's going to hell but the snow. I can't get anywhere on time.
And the glasses constantly fog up when you come into a warm room.
What the hell do you wear them for?
After the explosion, I'm having problems with my eyesight.
Now that you wear them, you really are the spitting image of Stanisław. Some tea to warm up?
Wait, before you begin, me first. I heard a new rumor apropos Skałon. Once we made him aware of a few things, he disappeared, and now they're saying he shot himself.
You did quite a number on him. I'm sorry I didn't see it.
Well, I could have been less restrained.
I know.
I bring news. It's rather grim. A bunch of youngsters want to arrange foreskin checks for Poles.
Some news.
They also want to get rid of thaumaturges and homosexuals.
What about the Tatars?
We can ask them. They sit around in a bar in Vola.
Who are they exactly?
Friends of yours from the Anti-Thaumaturge Society? They resurrected themselves like a phoenix. They expanded their ranks to include the dredges from the socialists.
Let's go. Let's listen to what they have to say at these drinking bouts of theirs.
Is today that special day when you're not preoccupied with your little revolutionary?
Maybe yes, maybe no.
They won't protect you. Every debt will be repaid, one way or another.
Victor, what are you waiting for?
Doesn't matter. Let's go.
No nie, nie gadajcie. Naprawdę?
They say your choices define your value. What does that make me? The Uper took me on a journey that made me realize how my difficult relationship with my father looked from his point of view, and how I should look at it in hindsight. I try to see Ligia often, but the sight of my sister in apathy breaks my heart. Without her flaw, she has become someone else. Someone I don't know. That is why I latch onto duties concerning the coterie. At least here, I can change something for the better. Despite the coterie's efforts, the situation in the city is getting worse. Uncle Sasha still works on the force, which entails constant danger. The true circumstances of the Warsaw Ochrana chief's disappearance remain unclear.
But the streets know who rubbed the fucker out. Niedzic, the new king of Śródmieście.
Right, Abauryce. His influence is increasing. He's been proclaimed the king of Śródmieście. The Shivs keep the authorities at bay, and their boss dictates the laws. The situation in the city is tense. Warsaw has been divided between those seeking a bloody revolution and those who'd rather see cooler heads prevail. The stalemate will not last long. As for the Flying University, the idea faded and died in the Ochrana cells where the rebellious students were locked up. But enough about that. It's time for a new adventure, my friend.
Nową? Czego słyszałem szum morza? Czyżbyśmy mieli gdzieś wypłynąć? Nie mam pojęcia. Kurde bele, moi drodzy, ukończyliśmy Thaumaturga. Ukończyliśmy jedną z naprawdę fajniejszych polskich gier w ostatnim czasie. Oryginalną jak cholera, ale przede wszystkim przez setting. Kurczę, jak mi się w to dobrze grało. Ja nie jestem, wiecie, zwolennikiem gier, w których jest turowa walka i tak dalej, ale mimo wszystko stanowiła ona dla mnie nieoderwany element, satysfakcjonujący i fajnie zaplanowany do całości, która będąc zbudowaną wokół polskiego settingu, polskich postaci i tak dalej, dzięki mrokowi i elementom grozy, może nie tyle grozy, co elementom takim, wiecie, demonicznym, sprawiła, że ten klimat mi bardzo odpowiadał. Trochę żałuję, że nie było tu więcej horroru, ale domyślam się jakby, że wszystko i tak było spięte wokół tego designu, który był przez cały czas trwania gry niezaprzeczalnie na wysokim poziomie i bawiłem się świetnie, mam nadzieję, moi drodzy, że wy również. Nie ukrywam, jeżeli dodacie ją do listy życzeń, wspieracie tym samym twórców. Pamiętajcie także, że niejednokrotnie można dzięki temu, że macie gra na liście życzeń, dostawać informacje, że gra na przykład jest na przecenie, więc zachęcam serdecznie, jeżeli polujecie na ten tytuł. Myślę, że warto, bo jest naprawdę wyjątkowy. Mam więc nadzieję, że bawiliście się dobrze. Dajcie mi znać, jakie są wasze wrażenia, co sądzicie. Wybory miały znaczenie, co mnie strasznie cieszy i tych opcji było od groma, naprawdę, ale fajnie, że nawet o kwestiach chyba pobocznych troszkę było powiedziane. No tak czy owak, dajcie mi znać, jakie macie odczucia, bo ja bawiłem się fantastycznie. Dziękuję więc, że towarzyszyliście mi w trakcie tej podróży i no cóż, do zobaczenia na kolejnej, a już niebawem zaczynamy Alone in the Dark. Pamiętajcie o kciuku w górę, subskrypcji, dzwoneczku, wtedy że jeśli was nie mnie, a ode mnie w tym odcinku i tej wyjątkowej serii to tyle. Mam nadzieję, że się wam podobało. Pamiętajcie, że moje odcinki powstają dzięki wsparciu patronów z Patronite'a. Link do niego macie na ekranie i poniżej. Moją stronkę, na której są top listy, mojego Instagrama, Facebooka i wszystkie inne fajne miejsca znajdziecie oczywiście w opisie. No i raz jeszcze pamiętajcie o kciuku w górę, bo to nic nie kosztuje, a bardzo, bardzo wspiera kanał. Dzięki za uwagę, moi drodzy, i do miłego usłyszenia.